So let's run our application. And let's first try our logout. It says error logging out user. Actually, I'm missing an R here. And then the error is nil. So our user has been logged out. So if I try to go my basket, now it asks me to log in. If I go to our drink here, our application is crashing. And it's taking us to our current ID. And it says, fatal error unexpectedly found nil while unwrapping an optional value. And you can see that the only thing we are unwrapping here is auth user, current user. And since once we are logging out, this is set to nothing, it's a nil. So we force unwrap this and it's crashing our application. And we are accessing our current user. When I go to my drink detail, at the top here, we are accessing, not here, where is the button? We are accessing our basket listener because this is where we need our button. So once we access our basket listener, it initializes it and goes to our download basket function. And here where we actually call our fuser current ID. And here it tries to access it and it's crashing our application. To fix this issue, what we can do is before we download our basket, our order basket, we are going to check if we have a current user. So I say if fuser.current user, not the ID, is not equals to nil, and if it's not equals to nil, we are going to do all this code here. So I'm going to cut this and paste it here. Otherwise, we are not going to try to download the basket since there is no user exist. We are just going to return an empty basket. So let's rerun our application and see if this if statement is saving us from the crash. So we have our application. Just click on a drink. It brings me here. Then I try to add my basket. It says, please sign in. And if I go back, go to here, it's again asking me to sign in, which is okay, everything is working. Let's try now our forgot password button here. Once I click, nothing happens because we don't have an email. So let's go to our home view, and here where we have our, let me just close this part. Oh no, it's not in home view, sorry. It's in login view. So let's find our forgot password button. It says reset password, and if I jump to my reset password here, we haven't set even anything here. So I will say fuser dot reset password, and then we need an email. So before I do that, I will have an if statement here. Say if email is not equals to empty string, we are going to do this. And here I can pass my email. And completion, I will put error as variable name, then say if error is not equals to nil, I want to see it, so I will say print error sending, actually error sending reset password, and let's pass our error localized description. And then I want to return to exit from this function, or I want to say like print please check your email. And if our email address is empty, I want to put an else statement here. And here we should notify our user. You can show alert here. So let's say print, just for our console, email is empty. And let's run to test this function. So I will try to click on forgot password, and let me just open this up. It says email is empty, which is our safety there. And now I will say iOS dev school at Gmail. Let's try something different here. We put co, since this email doesn't exist. If I click on it, it says error sending reset password. There is no user record corresponding to this email identifier. The user may have been deleted. So you can see that our catching the error is working as well. But if I put my correct email and I click on reset password, it says please check your email, because everything worked. And if you actually try this and check your email, it will send you a link to reset your password. So this is also working. Our sign in is working. Our sign up is working. And our application is working. The next step, what we want to do is to create the shop version of the application so that our shop owner can open the application, see what orders he has, and then based on that to fulfill the order or see the order details.